It's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Jorge Soler checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Riley gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that one yanked just foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone up into the second deck. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead. Sure, you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Adam.
Standing in now, Adam Duvall. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. Duvall absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball. From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
1-1.
Bases are empty. One man out. Driven nicely into the gap. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking two until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And that misses ball one.
No strike.
Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's totaled 4 hits in 20 at-bats. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
Nice line drive to right field right there. Dan, does it concern you when you're missing middle hard at the plate early in the game?
It does, D-Roll. And this is the kind of guy that he can't get away with those kind of mistakes. He needs to work the corners up, down, in, and out. And like that one right there, he has to stay out of the middle of the zone.
now, Max Fried. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss here, and that's about what you'd expect from a pitcher, I suppose. There are 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Eddie Rosario. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also a nice job by the base runner right there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Freddie Freeman swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Darno on third, Swanson on second, Rosario on at first with 2 down. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the right fielder, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the second runner will pull up stakes over at third, so 1 run is in, and the bases stay loaded with 2 away.
Nice job in the box right there. Just a professional, clean AB. Didn't cheat to anything. A lot of guys could have rolled that foul down the line. Not the case right here. Kept his hands back, stayed calm, and delivered a nice base hit.
And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. And now what is going on? No, the manager just indicated he wanted to force in a run via the intentional walk. Talk about a bold strategy. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Austin Riley. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Skied into straightaway right. Conforto is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse. And now James McCann, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So 1 man gone for the Mets in the third, and that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. Hit well on the ground to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Out in front of it, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Mets ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jorge Soler.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. You have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in for the Braves, Adam Duvall. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
In now, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball. Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
2 out, nobody on. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the two-out hit here extends the inning for Dansby Swanson. Poor base running there. Got him caught the hot box between first and second. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone. You can relate, Dan, so what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. And it's fouled away. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Oh, one pitch on its way.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Two-out double left stranded. Back to Truist Park following this. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. Pops this one up. And he'll reach first safely, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Chopped to third. He's got it, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Next to hit is Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the AB now. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the one. Now to bat, Javier Baez. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soler is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. Now at the plate, Jeff McNeil. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit softly down the line at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball.
And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1. So now here is James McCann. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. First offering. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Looking at that pitch again, you can see he just flat out missed his location. You put that pitch right there, and he's going to tattoo it. Now we're all tied up again, starting this thing all over.
Into the box, Jacob deGrom. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Riley there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, all even now at 4 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next will be the pitcher, Max Fried.
Fans, in support of the ongoing commitment to increase opportunities for youth participation in baseball and softball, we're teaming up with the Baseball Tomorrow Fund and Major League Baseball to host an equipment collection drive next Saturday here at the ballpark. Fans are invited to bring newer used equipment, as well as make cash contributions which will benefit local organizations. Fans, do you have what it takes to be a Major League umpire? Then come and learn from some of the best at the MLB Umpire Camp. Both in the classroom and on the diamond, this is your chance to learn how the big leagues do it, no matter what level you're working at now. Don't wait. It's the chance of a lifetime. Become the best umpire you can be. Visit MLBUC.com.
First pitch on its way. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
No ball.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Conforto moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 50th pitch of the game on its way. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Tight game here early on. 4-4 the score here in inning number 4. Popped up. Baez trying to get there, and that's going to land foul.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Out. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Jonathan Villar. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 0-1, here it comes. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And now the first pitch. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. The tag gets 1, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. So here's Pete Alonso, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Left center, base hit.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner will score from second. And both runners are in to score now as they'll take charge here at 6-4.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage. Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers, 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 6 and the Braves 4. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Woo, not a spot you expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Now it'll be Austin Riley. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And now the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid lead off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Fouled off. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 0-1 count. Here it comes. He struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Score remains. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they did not want to wait around and let good pitches to hit go by. And as a result, they have 5 hits on the first pitch alone, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now here it comes. Popped up. Riley in foul ground. 1 down. James McCann will stride it again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Now the pitch.
No. Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
Jacob deGrom is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. McCann leads off first with 1 away. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
The 0-2 home. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Heading out towards shallow right. And here's Soler to make the grab, and that will end the inning. So now into the box is Adam Duvall. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner. But this will get foul for strike 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Next to dig in, Travis Garneau. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Stepping in once again is Dansby Swanson. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the AB now. Popped up, and this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. On to the back third. New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Brandon Nimmo. To first. And he barely gets to the bag in time, and a close play for out number 1. At the plate now is Francisco Lindor. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch on the way. Grounded down the third baseline. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Into the box now, Pete Alonso, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped him up. Here comes Soler. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. The throw into second. And they will get the force for the out. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Mets 6 and the Braves 4. Jock Peterson is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Nimmo in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Eddie Rosario. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Line to the right side. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Cue shot here out towards short. And an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out. So a runner at second. 2 down now. And that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Looking up is Nimmo. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Third baseman.
At the plate, Austin Riley. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense can come back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Braves able to tie things up on this home run. 7 complete here. Jesse Chavez is into the ball game as part of that double switch as he'll take over on the mound and in the 2 spot in the lineup. Jock Peterson will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Now here's the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the 8th. And that brings up Javi Baez as it's grounded sharply to first. There's one. And he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. From the stretch. Slow bouncer to the right side. Now the 0-1. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And he is in there. Digging in next, James McCann. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Popped him up. Peterson has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. And now in the box, Adam Duvall. No hit. Yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Noah Syndergaard is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing left, number 34, Noah Syndergaard.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a curveball misses inside.
1 ball, no strike.
Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a hard liner to center field. Nimmo is there, 2 gone.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Standing in now, Dansby Swanson. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. J.D. Davis is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. Here's the first pitch. And some fireworks perhaps to kick off the 9th, as that one just about got him. And now a pitch on the way. Peterson trying to get there. Now the pitch. Reined in. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away, as this is down for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. Throw goes to third, and he is out at third. And that's a big mistake there leading off the inning.
Just a really poor decision to push it for 3 that time, guys. He represented the go-ahead run, and he has to know how important he is and stay at second base. That's scoring position. You have to trust your guys can pick you up.
To the plate now, Jonathan Villar. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there. Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is, this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Like clockwork, a 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. Back to Truist Park following this. Edwin Diaz comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 39.
Here's Jock Peterson now, head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He's 1 for 3.
Leading up for the Braves, the first baseman.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And there's one down now.
The left fielder, number 8.
So here is Eddie Rosario. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch on its way. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A solo shot down the line and right. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.